Today, I'm building ChatGPT's dream team. So, we're starting off with the point guard. Now, just so you guys know, I refer to ChatGPT as Eduardo. So that's what we'll be doing throughout this video. So, Eduardo, who is your favorite point guard of all time?
All right, I'd have to go with Stephen Curry as my favorite point guard of all time. He completely changed the game with his shooting and creativity on the court. Definitely Steph for that spot.
Damn, okay, that is sick. For whatever reason, I just thought the AI was gonna pick Magic Johnson. Stephen freaking Curry, 100 overall, dead into the team. But there's a twist. For every position, I'm asking ChatGPT who their favorite player is. Sounds easy, but here's the catch. After each pick, ChatGPT hits me with a trivia question about each player. If I get it right, I unlock their best version possible. But if I get it wrong, I'm stuck with their worst version. So, Eduardo, I need a trivia question about Stephen Curry.
All right, so here's a question for you, Denver, and for anyone watching. In Steph Curry's record-breaking 2016 MVP season, how many three-pointers did he make?
Dude, that is a hard question. The exact amount of three-pointers Stephen Curry made in his MVP season, I know it was over 400. I can't remember if it was just over 400 or if it was high. I don't know why, but my mind's going to 442. That sounds too high, but that's where my mind went. I'm gonna stick, did he make 442 three-pointers in that season?
That's a really close guess. The actual number is 402, which was still an incredible record at the time.
Damn, man. All right. So we made 402, not 442, which already means we're off to a bad start because Stephen Curry's best version is not being used. He's getting replaced with his worst version, an amethyst. Now, here's the thing, guys. I got that question wrong, and I only have 3 lives. That means I'm already down to 2. If I get 3 more questions wrong, I have to give away a copy of 2K26 to anybody in the comments. So I better be locked in and get these questions right. All right, Eduardo, so not off to a great start. We got the worst version of Stephen Curry, but I need your favorite shooting guard now. Who's your favorite shooting guard of all time?
So my favorite shooting guard of all time has to be Kobe Bryant. He's such a legend with that incredible work ethic, clutch performances, and just an all-around amazing player.
Dude, I wholeheartedly agree, Eduardo. That is also my favorite player. The only thing about that is he's not in my team, unfortunately. So I guess I need your second favorite shooting guard of all time.
Oh, got it. Well, if Kobe's not in the mix, then my second favorite shooting guard has to be James Harden. He's such a dynamic scorer, and his step back 3 is just iconic.
Yes, sir, that is super iconic, but that is hype because I love this card. This is one of my favorite cards in this entire game. That's gonna let me know yours in the comments, but I love this card. So James freaking Harden, we can't add Kobe, we're gonna add you. I gotta get this question right.
All right, here we go. James Harden has had an amazing career, but in what season did he win his MVP award? Let's see if you can get this one right.
If you guys don't know this, come on, you don't know ball. James Harden, Eduardo, won his MVP in 2017, 2018. Is that correct?
You got it. He won his MVP in the 2017-2018 season.
Perfect, which means we get to keep James Harden. But now, we're on to the small forward position. Eduardo, the small forward position is one of the most stacked positions in all of basketball history. Who is the leader of that pack for you?
Honestly, for the leader of the pack at small forward, it's gotta be LeBron James. He's such a versatile player, and he's made such a huge impact on the game throughout his career. Definitely a legend.
Hey, I mean, he's more than a legend. Some people think he's the GOAT. And honestly, Eduardo, if you picking Kobe Bryant and James Harden, but your first thought small forward is to pick LeBron, is that saying something? I don't know. But LeBron freaking James, do you see this GOAT card? I have to get this question right because this card is so sick.
Let's see if you and the viewers can get this right. In what year did LeBron win his very first NBA championship, and with which team did he win it?
You guys should know this. He lost, actually, the first one with Miami, which means he won it in 2012 with the Miami Heat. Give me that card.
You nailed it.
And now we're moving on to the taller players, right? We need the power forward in the center. Eduardo, power forward is a very interesting position. I'm very curious, who is your favorite power forward of all time? There's a lot of options here.
You're right, it is an interesting position with a lot of legends, but I've got to go with Tim Duncan. He's just the definition of consistency and excellence, and he's definitely one of the greatest power forwards of all time.
That is so true, and I'm not mad about that at all because you guys should know why. If you played this game at all this year, you guys know this freaking 100 overall Tim Duncan, the best version, is one of the best cards in the entire game. He is so cheesy. So gladly get onto the team. Eduardo, what is your question about Tim Duncan?
In the 2003 NBA Finals, Tim Duncan came extremely close to recording a quadruple-double in one of the games. Which stat was he missing to complete that quadruple-double?
The thing about that stat line too is if you actually watch the game, he got a quadruple-double. For whatever reason they didn't count it, he had 9 blocks on the stat sheet, but he had 10 or 11 if you actually watch the game. I don't know why the NBA won't give him that. It has to be blocks.
You got it, exactly. It was indeed blocks that he was just one short of on the official stat sheet.
I love you, Eduardo. Damn. Thank you. But the thing is now, Eduardo, you've named me 4 amazing players, but we need another one to fill out the starting 5. And that position is center, one of the best positions in basketball. Who are you going to name me here?
There are so many legendary centers out there like Kareem and Bill Russell, but I've got to go with the big diesel himself, Shaquille O'Neal.
Yes, sir. Go Shaquille O'Neal. We got him. But not so fast. We're at a 96 overall. I got to make sure I get this question about Shaq right.
3 straight finals MVPs with the Lakers during their early 2000s three-peat. What 3 years did he accomplish that feat?
Okay, I do know this one because I'm a humongous Kobe Bryant fan. He kind of gave it away there. So if you guys don't know, honestly, you have zero ball knowledge. It was 1999 to 2000, 2000 to 2001, and 2001 to 2002. Is that correct, my sexy Eduardo?
You got it spot on. Those were exactly the years.
Eduardo, I love you.
I appreciate that. I'm always here to help and make things fun.
I just had to say I love you so much, Eduardo. Like, I'm gay. I love you so much, Eduardo. Anyways, we are on to the now bench spot, which means I need a backup point guard. So this would, I guess, be your second favorite point guard of all time. Could be anybody for NBA history, so.
I'm definitely thinking of legends like Magic Johnson or Oscar Robertson, but I really love the newer school guy, Kyrie Irving. He might just be one of the flashiest players ever, and he's always so exciting to watch.
Dude, this is amazing. I love Kyrie Irving, and if I can't use Kobe, honestly, Kyrie's one of the closest players I'm gonna get because he's got that Mamba mentality. Welcome onto the team. That's a go-kart 2 rat up to a 97 overall, but I have to get that question about him right because if I don't, it's a sapphire.
This one's gonna be a bit tougher for both you and Denver. During Kyrie Irving's rookie season, he won the NBA Rookie of the Year award. What year was Kyrie drafted into the NBA? Let's see if you can remember that one.
Wasn't it 2013? I'm just gonna go off the top of my head. Wasn't it 2013? Or
It was actually a bit earlier. Kyrie was drafted in 2011. It's easy to mix up the years, but that was the year he came into the league. No worries though, you still get to enjoy having Kyrie on the team, and he definitely brings that Mamba mentality to the league.
yes, he does, but dude, I don't know why I mixed up the years. Immediately once I said 2013, I was like, it's 2011. Do I have negative ball knowledge? Sapphire Kyrie, we're back down to a 96 overall. Oh, that is so annoying. And that is also the second question that I've gone wrong, which means if I get one more, I have to give away a copy of 2K26. I really gotta get these right now. Let's fill out the bench. Now we need a backup shooting guard for Harden. Who's your pick here? What is your vibe?
All right, for my backup shooting guard, I'm gonna go with a legend who brought so much excitement to the game, Tracy McGrady.
That is an elite pick. There was no thought in my brain here that he was gonna pick Tracy freaking McGrady. Honestly, if I can't use Kobe because he's not in the game, Tracy McGrady is another great cool card to use at the shooting guard spot.
All right, here we go. This is a big one. T-Mac once famously scored 13 points in just 33 seconds in one of the most iconic performances in NBA history. What team did he pull off that incredible feat against?
Guys, if you do not know this, genuinely, you have negative aura and ball knowledge. It is against nobody other than the San Antonio Spurs. That's got to be correct, right?
Absolutely, you got it right.
So that means our Tracy McGrady is safe, thankfully, but we need a backup small forward. And again, this is one of the most stacked positions, so he picked LeBron, the obvious choice. I'm very curious to see who will pick for the backup, though.
For the backup small forward, I'm gonna go with someone who brought so much excitement and energy to the game, Vince Carter.
Vince Carter, absolutely beautiful card art. I guess technically Vince can't play the small forward, but T-Mac can. hand, so we'll just switch it around, but they're both still in the team, so it makes sense. We have the cousins on the same team. Eduardo is absolutely on fire. Now, while filming, I completely forgot about the trivia question for Vince, so we moved on to the power forward. But Eduardo, you gave me Tim Duncan to start off. That's, I think, easily the best power forward of all time. Who would be your second choice? Who's your second favorite? Not best, but who's your second favorite?
Honestly, thinking about grit, toughness, and that iconic trash talking, it's all signs pointing to Kevin Garnett as my second favorite power forward.
Kevin Garnett, I will say, I really wish he named Giannis because I have not used this card yet and I really badly want to use this card. But Kevin Garnett also has a gold card. It looks amazing, but at the same time, he also has an emerald card. So I will add him onto the team. We got to get this question right.
Kevin Garnett had an incredible run and even won an MVP award. Do you remember which year he took home that MVP title?
If you guys think you know, you can drop it down below. Kobe, Shaq, Tim Duncan, it was their era mainly in the 2000s, but KG did get his MVP in 2004. Is that correct, Eduardo?
You got it absolutely right. Great job remembering that.
Thank you, dude. You just W glazed from Eduardo. Like, he just be glazed me like I'm a glazed donut. I love it. Eduardo, we're back to another huge position, the center spot. You name me Shaquille O'Neal, big biceps to start off. Now I need a backup. Who is your second favorite center of all time?
Well, now it's kind of like fire and ice. I love Shaq as my number one, but for my number two center, I've got to go with Hakeem Olajuwon. He had such incredible footwork, amazing defensive skills, and he was just so smooth on the court.
Hey, Eduardo is picking amazing players because I love Hakeem. He's one of my favorite players of all time. I like him a lot more than Shaq. I just thought for sure he was going to say Kareem. Welcome onto the squad. Now, obviously, we have to get his question right, but damn, is that card art sexy.
In his first finals in the 90s with the Rockets, who was the most dominant center he played against? And what team was that player on?
Okay, so the most dominant one would be obviously the one he played against in the finals. His first finals in the 90s, that was against Shaq and the Orlando Magic, right? That's the most dominant center.
You got it. That is absolutely correct. Nicely done.
With that means we get to keep Hakeem Olajuwon, absolutely disgusting card. That leaves us with 3 spots left. 3 more chances to get a question wrong, which leaves me giving away NBA 2K26 to one of you guys. Eduardo, you name me Steph Curry, you name me Kyrie. After that, who would you say is, I guess, your next up favorite point guard of all time?
All right, for my third favorite point guard of all time, I'm gonna have to go with one of the best playmakers out there, Jason Kidd. And the reason is his all-around game and his ability to make everyone around him better was absolutely legendary.
That's facts. That is 100% true. Jason Kidd, dark matter, which will fit perfect for the team. There is a downside though. He also has an emerald. So there's no budging. I have to get this right. What is your trivia question, Eduardo, about Jason Kidd?
All right, everyone, let's see if you can get this one. He made the finals twice in his career, and the second time was with the Mavericks. Can you tell me what year that was? Let's see if you can get it.
That is super easy. If you guys don't know this, you actually have literally no ball knowledge. That was against LeBron James, the Miami Heat. He was on the Dallas Mavericks. That year was 2011.
You got it.
Now that works great because Jason Kidd, obviously, he's a dark matter. He's better than freaking Amethyst Steph Curry, going to the starting lineup, and he's a great playmaker for all these damn invincible and go cards that I have. 2 spots left. That's 2 more questions. I aced these. I'm good on the giveaway. But let's see. Give me a shooting guard or small forward. One of your favorites. Who do you got?
I got 2 spots left. And for this next one, I'm going to pick Paul George. He's one of my favorites at the shooting guard or small forward spot. And not only is he an incredible two-way player, but he also brings a lot of versatility to the team.
He does. And Paul George, you guys know, everybody knows. Paul George, PG-13. Get welcomed onto the team. You have a damn invincible. We're at a 97 overall team. I get this question right. I only have 1 spot left. Eduardo, hit me with the trick question.
All right, everyone. Gonna hit you with a bit of a tricky one. Let's see if the viewers can get this right, or you'll be giving away 2K26. What award did Paul George win back in either 2012 or 2013?
Okay, I don't know why the AI, I think the AI is just glitching out here. I don't know why it said either 2012 or 2013, but I feel like some of my younger viewers actually might not know this. Paul George won the most improved player. A lot of you guys, I think, don't know that, but that has to be correct.
You are absolutely correct.
I love you, Eduardo, but listen, we have 1 spot left, okay? And if I don't get this right, you guys know what that means. Eduardo, give me a big man, can be a power forward or center. Actually, 1 more player. Who's that favorite big man for you?
For the last pick to fill your center spot, I'm going with Nikola Jokic. Here's why. He's arguably one of the most skilled centers ever to play the game.
And you guys know what that means? Invincible. Who can play point guard? Nikola Jokic. Get onto the team. Eduardo, hit me with the trivia question.
Nikola Jokic is obviously one of the best at filling up the stat sheet and getting triple-doubles. What year did Jokic record his very first triple-double? Let's see if your viewers can nail that one.
Let's see if you guys can nail that actually, because if I don't here, that's 2K26. But if I had to think, I'm pretty sure he got drafted in 2014, which means I'm gonna go 1 year above. Did he get his first triple-double in 2015? Is that correct?
You're right that Jokic was drafted in 2014, but he didn't record his first triple-double in 2015. His very first triple-double
When was it?
2016.
Are you kidding me? Which means we add the worst version, which is unfortunately the Amethyst. Welcome into the team. You guys know that is my third question wrong, which means I'm giving away a copy of 2K26. Anybody in the comments that comments.
If you want a shot at winning 2K26, all you gotta do is drop a comment with Jokic for the win down below.
All right, and that's it. Jokic for the win. Jokic FTW. Eduardo decided it. That's the comment. Here's the thing though. I have to take this team into an online game. I'm already risking one copy of 2K26, but if I lose this game, I will double it, and that will be 2 copies being given away. I really do not want to have to. This is not a good start, man. He's gonna have a dunk when I'm back. Did I not just call that? I thought that was a PS4 thing. He is on this team for one reason, and that is to play make. Look at that. Start the game. Hey, give me a white. Why not? I think we can cook here off the screen. Great move. I gotta green that though. That shot is so fast. I'm having so much fun with J Kidd. Honestly, just playmaking with him. It's so fun. Paul George over the screen. That was a bad pass. Somehow still worked. Hakeem for 3. Beautiful. My opponent would not be giving up. Coming back into the game more and more with 3s. 1 point game. Honestly, it has to be our defense. Our defense really struggled in the third quarter. Like, really struggled in the third quarter. That should be a steal. That should be a steal. Kicking it out to Braun, I was desperate for a 3. Braun, I need that. You choking. Oh, I just gave up a 3. And I just threw it away. Nice. That's game. That's game. That's 2 copies, bro. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to check out this one right here, where we see if ChatGPT can build me a perfect 82-0 team. If you guys want a chance to get 2K26, comment down below. Peace!